Once again, yes, to get through this thing called life, working through each and every day, every moment, every second, as things unfold, doing a little dance, right? Living, breathing, hopefully achieving some of the goals that you want to do today. This is a moment of great awakenings, great time to connect with friends all over the world. We are here on Restream on multiple platforms: YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, X, formerly known as Twitter, and soon to be on, guess what? TikTok. You don't stop because we always repurpose these things. The little nuggets that we see and feel each and every day. What are you currently grateful for in your life? What is overflowing? Is there things in your world that need improvement? What would they be? And how would you improve them if you could? Oh, that's a good question for the new year, right? Let's see if we can get this to go here. And I did. Yay. Okay. So, been a little bit under the weather and been shaking a cough. I think I'm going to cough right now. One sec here. I'm going to have a little bit of water. Oh, sorry about that. Just loosened it out. Turtle Breeze, thank you for everything that you do. I appreciate you. Thank you to Mystic Peace. Thank you to Tim Brown, who was on today with his wonderful speaking. I loved it. It was great. Great show every Saturday. Starts around 10:30, 11, I think. I think it's around then. I think it's more 11. I think on Sundays, what I'm getting confused with is Tony D's show, Belt Kings, which starts around, if we're lucky, 10:30. Most of us roll in later, but Simone, thank you, Louise. We appreciate you. Says thank you, Angel. Flowers worn every day. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I'm cooking pretty good here today. Let's have a look here. Gordina, my power talk. Yeah, maybe if I open this, it might help a bit. Get me going. I might have to get a throat lozenge. Break this up. I don't know. You just don't know. You start and you think, oh, I'm okay. I'm okay. Everything's fine. It's going to work out. And then next thing you know, you're coughing and your fever goes up, or if you have a fever. Have you ever had that where you start coughing and your fever starts to spike? Oh, God, that's awful. Especially if you're trying to run an elevator. I've had that a few times. All right, let's see if we can share this X Pro here for a bit. It seems to have helped opening the window a bit. Okay, let's see if we can share this. Go like this. Click it here. We are using Restream as we speak. Hopefully you can see it. Okay. I imagine my life full of opportunities, joy, and love. Yes, I would like to do that as well. Be curious. Be courageous. Be infectious. Do not act in fear. Do not act in rage, right? Do not act in revenge, which a lot of us do. We lose our minds over stupid stuff, right? We get so freaking angry about dumb stuff. If you have a journal, and you've had a journal for years, and you will read about things that you worried about, say 10 years ago, and now you're not worried at all about these issues. I think I hear someone outside. At least today I don't have the sirens going off or the non-stop dumpsters being smashed. I do need to feed the Tia in a little while. What I was hoping is every day, no matter how I feel, if I can come on and make a small segment, talk to the people who bring a sense of peace to my world, I try to do that every day. And I always try to look at, let's see if I have it here. You know what? I don't think I even have it here today. There it is. I got it. Okay, so here is a wonderful person to follow. Highly recommend them. All you have to do is click this. There you go. There's the flower. And we did a couple videos together. They were fun. They were somewhat informative to us. I don't know how informative they were to other people, but to us, they were pretty stellar. Here's a person I haven't seen for a while. Witch Husband, Julian Haynes. Here we go. And I've been following that person for a very long time. Amazing life, growing on the wounds of fire-damaged bark. Our scars breed new, sometimes surprising forms of change. Faith in the future, knowing your wounds will heal each moment you are creating new pathways. I would agree. Wolverine has put me in some form of a shout out here. Looks like a Fabulous Friday thing. Good old Tony. There's many Tonys in my life, but this Tony has probably been in my life, I don't know, 5-6 years maybe. And there's Maria. Hello, Maria. Thank you for all that you do. Happy New Year. God, that's right around the corner. It is right around the corner. The looniness of a new year is just about to start. Today we're going to have all kinds of beautiful games on the NFL. Maybe later tonight we'll discuss some of them. Hopefully we'll get together and celebrate that. We did a wonderful show today on public speaking. And when I say we, I mean Tim Brown's beautiful community he has built in almost 2 years. And he seems very excited about 2024. And we have him on Bell Kings occasionally. I don't think I've ever had him on my show. That would be fun. I think him and I would have a few moments of looniness. He does help out Donika from time to time, and Donika in exchange helps him as well. Donika has a show every Monday, I believe, after 5 o'clock, and they can run 3 to 4 hours, those shows. So, and a lot of those shows too don't even get going until like the second or third hour. It's so weird. Never understood that with Twitter Spaces. You get multiple people. Vito! Nice to see you, Vito. I hope you have a wonderful, glorious new year full of prosperity, joy, bliss, abundance, all the good stuff. You deserve it. You really do. You're a solid human being. Diana Bishop is a person I also follow all the time on Twitter Spaces. She's wonderful. She's also, I believe, a Canadian. I'm not entirely sure with that, though. I, for some reason, think she is. And there's our show we did the other day. Aw, see, that's nice. I like that when people share our stuff. That's great. Thank you, Jeffrey, for everything you do. Fully known, deeply loved. I like that. Love is the frequency of magic. Well, I would like to believe that. Do you believe that? It's definitely magical. Oh, this is probably one of the greatest photos of me ever. Look at this. Oh my God, that's hilarious. That's ridiculous. I don't think I could pick a photo that was worse. That is funny. I love that. Mojo. Mojo's great. Terry Lightfoot. Looks like Terry Lightfoot and Maria are intertwined there in one of the many shoutouts that we do every week. We try to support each other through shouts, going on shows, sharing, liking, just leaving a comment. It's so simple. If you're thinking about doing a show in the new year, I highly recommend doing that. Make the time. Love is who you are. Be it, live it. I would agree. That's a good, mantra that you could say to yourself over and over again. I hope in the future, please make it so simple for us to share these on TikTok. I would love that we could get the full show on. And it doesn't have to be saved. It can just be seen. I'm okay with that. Kind of like they do on Instagram. Instagram though is a nightmare. You don't see the comments. You're having breakfast, a late breakfast. Good man. Are you going to be doing a show later tonight after the games? And if you are doing a show, please send me an invite and I will keep an eye. You usually leave them in my Twitter X box, or I know it sounds like a gaming system, or leave it in the messenger side of my Facebook. But it's always great to see you, buddy. Hopefully you're having a good weekend. I'm starting to feel a little better. Every day is different. Today was okay. Wasn't super, but the voice is a lot better. The voice there for a while was gone. But we spent some time today with Tim Brown. That was wonderful. I didn't see you there, so it sounds like your dance card is full. Been requested, heading home now. Okay, interesting. When do you think you'll be on air tonight? Do you have an idea at all? I don't know. I don't think I've ever had breakfast this late. Unless I made it at home. And I've done that. And that's fun. If you're low on dough and you want to make something that's satisfying, make breakfast. Buy some bacon, right? Eggs, right? Do them sunny side up. And maybe if you're got some budget, throw a little bit of steak in there and things like that. Grateful for this moment, the communication between all parties here on Twitter, X, all of them, right? YouTube, Facebook. According to Instagram, it works, but it frustrates the hell out of me. I hope they can fix it. The greatest thing that happened on Restream so far in 2023 has been that you can see the X, the wonderful Twitter comments. I love it. It is a little tricky with the Facebook ones. I think you have to go in each time, start up your broadcast, go search, and look for the properties within your Facebook. So if you have like a co-host, I guess you could do that. You could go run around, but I like when things are seamless. The other thing is too, which is okay with Facebook, at least with that one, the key or the tag is lasting. It lasts for more than one broadcast. Where if you do Instagram, it's only good for one broadcast. And there is a huge time variance between the two. So if you can, please like, share, subscribe, leave a comment. If you'd like to be a guest in the future, we'd love to have you. Let's just for a moment here see what we can do. Oh, it's saying leave. Changes that you made may not be saved. That's interesting. Oh, you agree? Yeah. It's wonderful. Now, I've heard, though, if you do Twitter on, which is X, on your mobile, it doesn't work for Tony. I've never done mobile with Restream. I've only had guests through mobile, and it works pretty good. Problem is, it's really hard to read comments and things like that. You need a setup if you can. All right, let's quickly have a quick run through here if we can. All right, let's hit this. Okay, no, it's working. It's just slow. All right. I may have to go look at some of the scores on what's going on. I would love to do that. Interesting. How many of these do I have open? Ash, how are you? Good to see you. How are you holding up? Been looking at your art stuff. It's good. You're keeping busy. Are you happy? Maybe we can see you in the new year. That'd be great to have you up again. Maybe we could have you on one of Tony's shows. You would then you could have some real craziness. What was the best part of your Christmas holidays? For anybody who wants to leave a comment in the future, what was the very best part of your wonderful week? I saw Coach today, Coach Turby. He did the challenge. It was very fun. It was fun, and he's thanking everybody here. Oh, we got Tony here. I've been okay. I've been sick. I had the flu really bad, and I'm still struggling a little bit, but I'm doing my best, and that's all you can do. You never find perfection on here, but it's nice to have a network of people, and I'm finding now that there are quite a few people who are looking on YouTube a lot, which never used to happen, and we're getting an audience on, I would say, Twitter. Occasionally we get people on Twitch, but they're just confused. They're like, what is this? Why is this? But I'm grateful to have them. I've met some really nice people. The greatest connections, though, for myself have probably been through, I'd say, YouTube and, of course, Twitter, which is now X. But for you, it's been TikTok, right? I like repurposing everything, putting it on TikTok. Um, I find with TikTok, it is the most stable, most. It doesn't fluctuate a lot. Like if I have views on there, it's anywhere from low end to 200, high end up to 750 views, and then it stops. And then you might get a sprinkling here and a sprinkling there, but it's not steady. It's like this surge, get a whole bunch of people, and then nobody, unless you repurpose old material, which I've done recently. I've taken snippets and put them on. But yeah, grateful to have everybody in the room here today. Thank you for all the people that were in Tim's room today. That was wonderful. We were doing the professional speaking show. We're all trying. Um, we are going to, in the new year, try to be on at least every day for like 10 minutes if we can. Sometimes you get sick, sometimes you have other things going on. So, my goal every year is to average 365 shows. I'm pretty sure I did that this year. When we were doing HAPS, we were averaging, oh my God, 1,000, 1,200 shows a year. Tony was more because he was jumping. And I'm just talking about my own content. I'm not talking about when we went on other broadcasts. There were individuals that would hop from broadcast to broadcast, and there would be, I think there was one night I counted somewhere between 7 and 9 times I'd seen Tony on different broadcasts, trying to promote other people who were doing content. So if you can do that, and if you know people within your inner circle, continue to make content and try to make sure that you build communities, right, with each other and be kind to one another. That was a lot. Yes. Yes. Yes, there are. But Haps had that too, though, didn't it? Yeah, I would agree. I'd agree. It's really strange if you go live. Do you ever go live, Ash, on TikTok? I've done it a few times. I'm hoping we're going to be able to have it where it goes through this, through Restream. That's one of my goals in the new year. Figure out how to do that. Even if a few people see it, I would love it. And it's just another platform where they can see you. Well, thank you. We appreciate that. Have a glorious day. See you soon. Hopefully, we'll have something going on tonight with Tony and Ted and Fireman Rich. And yes, of course, the ever so talented, do you know who I'm talking about? All the way from Texas, Brian. Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Have a wonderful new year if I don't see you soon. Yes, let's put that up there. Thank you.